Welcome. Uh, Welcome to Deep Learning Explainer, and this is the GPT-3 Explained series. So basically, I will be releasing a series of videos about GPT-3. You probably heard the GPT-3s for many times, maybe from news, from a literature paper, from Twitters, perhaps, because it's such a powerful model and it's quite different from previous language models. I'm not saying the architectural differences. I'm saying the capability, because it increased the parameters by 10 times or even 20 times compared to the previous largest language models. And when they increase the size of the model, something happened, something magical happened, something we don't really believe the language models can do. GPT-3 just does. It just demo something very magical for us. And this series will explain GPT-3 architecture, what language model is, and what GPT-3 can do, and what are the implications for us as humans. So yeah, this is just the brief outlines of the series. Basically, introduce you GPT-3, which is this video, and I will also just talk about what language models are and what the usages are for language models. And more importantly, GPT-3's the original goal, the main goal, which is the meta learning. It's a way to use a very little or even no data to learn many things. It's basically like humans, right? Humans learn a lot of things, then you don't really need certain data to perform different tasks, a lot of tasks. You don't need to look at a lot of data, 100 example. You probably just need one example, then you can perform certain task. For example, if I ask you to predict the sentiment of a sentence, I just need to give you this description, then you are able to do the task. And also we will go through GPT-3's training data set and model architecture, and also go through how GPT-3 is performing in the different kind of NLP tasks, different kind of NLP benchmarking data sets. And also we'll discuss the memorization issue of GPT-3, because GPT-3 just learned too much. It basically learned the text from the whole internet, and definitely those corpora maybe contain certain test data set that we use to benchmark GPT-3. We will discuss this issue, and we also talk about the limitations of GPT-3, and lastly we'll just draw the conclusion. It will probably be just one video to conclude the whole series. Yes, so if you would like to receive this series notification for this series, feel free to subscribe so you can receive them. So let's just go through some example of how GPT-3 is capable of. It's just some demo for GPT-3's capability. So it's basically it's like this. If GPT-3 basically never seen this task, the word scrambling task. You need to unscramble the letters to the original word. For example, we give you a word that is basically is scrambled from the word defeat. The GPT-3 need to recover it back to defeat. But GPT-3 has never seen this task or similar tasks in the training time, and in the inference time, you just need to give GPT-3 this description, and GPT-3 will predict, or is actually original word is defeat. It's very surprising because it doesn't require any fine tuning. It doesn't require any gradient update. That's definitely mind blowing for me. And another task is question answering task. You give GPT-3 an article like this, then you just demo one question and you demo the answer. Then you ask another question, then GPT-3 will be able to know, oh, actually you are asking me one question and I need to answer you, and this answer probably is in this article. Then GPT-3 can generate the correct answers. Accuracy is basically quite high. Again, it never has seen any tasks like this in the training time. In the training, you just read a lot of English text, basically the entire internet's English text data, then is able to answer this kind of question. And more surprisingly is GPT-3 can also do arithmetic. Basically, you just input the formula, the operation of maybe it's a subtraction or a multiplication to GPT-3, then GPT-3 can calculate it correctly. It's also very surprising because GPT-3 just read the English text, then it's able to answer this question correctly. It requires some reasoning, numerical reasoning, which people really don't think the language model can learn from predicting the next word, which is language modeling objective. That's super mind-blowing. And another is you can do the double-digit multiplication and it's correct. Accuracy is quite high, I would say, in terms of it's now more fine-tuning. Has not seen this task in the training time at all. You also can do the 5 digits addition. So this is they basically train a different sizes of language GPT-3 from 100 million parameters to 175 billion parameters. It's a few-shot learning. You will just show the GPT-3 some examples of arithmetic like this. It will show one example and one answer, one example, one answer, and basically it shows GPT-3 models 32 examples. Then give it GPT-3 model question, then GPT-3 needs to answer this. And you can see when the model sizes are small, GPT-3's models barely can do this kind of arithmetic task. But when you increase the parameters to over 1 billion, 10 billion to over 10 billion, you can see something magical happen. The accuracy for 2-digit addition and the subtraction just increase drastically. It's over 50%. And when you tenfold, increase the parameters by tenfold, then the accuracy for 2 digits addition and the subtraction just go insane. It's almost 100%, it's 95% around that. And you can also perform some other more complex arithmetic, for example 5-digit additions and 2-digit multiplication. It's just crazy. It's just crazy. So this is just the first part of this video, and just want to show you how powerful GPT-3 is. And if you would like to receive the other part of the videos, make sure you subscribe so you can get a notification. And yeah, that's all for today, and I will see you in the next GPT-3 explained video.